Hey Sooner Scoop, Spacemon here. Today we are looking at R. Mason Thomas, a guy who I think might actually be the steal of this recruiting class, especially on the defensive line. First play we're going to look at here is what ends up being about a 45-degree angle cut by a big man with no false steps in between. So what we're paying attention to on this play is what he does with this outside foot here at the 35-yard line, that leg right there. Notice that he's going to plant and then not one gather step. He's going to get his hips real low, which is what allows this to happen. I love guys who can sink their hips on cuts. That's kind of the very definition of being able to be a good pass rusher, be a good ball carrier. You have to be able to get your hips low to the ground so you decrease that moment of inertia, right? So you allow your body to move as fast and efficiently as possible. If you're high, you just can't do it. So on this, he's going to get real low, plant that foot, and what we normally see is an additional step by that outside leg where you kind of shuffle or gather, and he's able to make the play without doing that. All right, so second play here we're going to showcase a little bit of the same stuff as the previous play, but one thing we are going to see here at his get off is just kind of how quick his feet are. Not a whole lot of detail to really be gleaned from this, but you can see compared to the gent to his right, just how athletic and fast his feet are off of the snap. He's able to shuffle step, lateral step there with really great balance, again staying pretty low. But what I want to get to is this little cut he makes, this angle cut he makes here, off balance, and then regains his balance, and then is able to make the play. One of the things that's impressive is his ability to sort of dissect space really quick. So he knows that he cannot wait and round this cut out. If he tries to round this cut out, he's going to be in a disadvantageous position. So he has to sharp cut this thing really quick. He uses that strength and power to be able to leverage that foot into the ground. Watch how low and how much bend he puts on those hips. How he adjusts his upper body to sort of opposite his lower body. And then from there, he's able to angle out of it with good speed. And that's only going to get better in his time at Oklahoma. But then again, able to run the guy down. This is more just football, but able to out-angle a skill position player who's obviously got a little bit of speed to him. He's able to out-angle him and get them there. Next play we're going to look at, just kind of the fluidity of his movement right here. He's going to come off the line, turn, go laterally, and then just full open sprint. We're just going to take a look. He's a natural runner. You can kind of tell that from his tape. He just moves so smooth. But what I really like is how at the end, how open he's able to get those hips for the tackle. He plays with great mobility and flexibility. I kind of said that earlier, but just tremendous flexibility and mobility in his game. And that is what all the elite pass rushers have in common. Not just the power and the speed to maneuver, but also just the ability to get into positions to create efficient attack angles. If you can't get low, if you can't play with good mobility, you're not going to be talented at that D1, and beyond type level. All right, and this is the last play we're going to see where he really puts all those things we've talked about and showcases them. But his lateral movement, his ability to open up and turn his hips, just really impressive for his size and his length. So what he's going to do here, we'll kind of break it down sort of move by move. So just kind of an upfield rush. He's going to feel the play, which is, just great football instincts in general. He's going to set his feet, maintain a real low, almost kind of that linebacker position. But what I love, and we'll zoom in here, is how quickly and multiple times he's able to open these hips up, get that horizontal shin angle that we always talk about, right? Get that horizontal shin angle so he can gain some ground on the runner. He's going to open his hips here with great efficiency, get out in front so you can sort of see his angle to the runner here. Then he's going to do it again. He's going to step up to the passer there. Then he's going to drop his hips again. And before, this was pretty impressive, so before this left foot is even going to hit the ground, he's opening right back up again. And then he's obviously got the angle on the guy, makes the play, sort of the football aspect. But his ability to play so low with as long and as athletic as he is, I think is going to bode well for him in any type of pass rusher role. Also securing sort of the edge on the line of scrimmage. I think this is a guy who, against teams that try and get outside, is going to have the ability to really use his size and his leverage. And then, of course, his football instincts and all the football side to really be able to make some plays that I don't know were made by Oklahoma in the past. Having an athletic defensive end or an athletic sort of outside linebacker hybrid is so necessary in the speed of today's game. And not only does this guy offer just some good power and physicality, it seems, and I think is probably a little underrated based on his athleticism, but he's also a guy who is going to be really athletic, who, if they can put some weight on, I think you're going to see I think he may be the surprise of the whole class, maybe even more so than some of those higher rated guys. So there's my take on R. Mason Thomas. Hope you guys enjoy. Very, very excited to see him get